Welcome to another edition of Butler's Inventor Playground. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create the 4 different types of poles: main pole, long pole, short pole, and monkey pole. I'll be referencing back to this, but you should have the piece of paper that looks like this right in front of you to start. First thing we're going to do is go up to New. You can either do that at the very top here, in the Get Started tab, or in the Inventor Eye. As always, we're going to be creating parts, so it's a standard IPT. Double click or click once and create. I'm going to start out with the main pole. So I'm going to go up to Start 2D Sketch. We typically like to start our 2D sketches on the XY plane. And we're going to be using a revolve to make this. So if I go back and I look at the main pole, you'll notice that it is 96 inches long and it has a radius of 2 inches. So when we rotate this about the y-axis, it should give us the full diameter of 4 inches. Alright, so 96 by 2. To do that, I'm going to select rectangle, go to the origin. Very important that you start at the origin. You can't start to the side for a revolve. You must start at the origin. I'm going to click once to place the point. I let go of the click and then I just move my mouse up here, and it wants to know how wide it should be to start. So it's going to be 2 inches wide. I'll hit the tab key and it's going to be 96 inches tall. And I could hit the tab key again. So now it's locked in at 2 inches wide, 96 inches tall, and I'll hit enter. As you can tell, it's off of my screen, so I'm going to come over to the magnifying glass, make sure to select it as zoom all, and then you can click on the magnifying glass, and there's your rectangle. As always, when I'm done with the tool, I will hit the escape key on the keyboard to drop that. That's all you have to draw for the main pole. So we are going to say finish sketch. I'd like to be able to see it when I work, so I'm going to come up here to the navigation cube and go to the home. And now we are going to select revolve. We're in the 3D model tab. Here's revolve. If the only thing that you've drawn is that rectangle, it should automatically select it blue. If it doesn't automatically select it blue, you're going to have to select the profile arrow and click inside of there. For me, the only other thing I'm going to have to select is axis, and we are going to rotate this about one of these. I typically like to rotate about the y-axis right here. And as you can see, we've taken that rectangle and we've spun it around that axis. So we have a 2-inch radius, and that'll give us the 4-inch diameter. We can hit OK. I'm going to go to the home view again so I can see it. We're going to go to the Inventor Eye. Save as. Very important that you're saving this in the right location. Drop down the Save In area and select your H drive. The H drive is not the one labeled first name, last name. It is the one down here that is your first initial, last name, probably followed by 000, and it looks like this. I've started a folder where I'm going to place these playground files. You can start a folder to organize them, or you could just save it right into your H drive. I'm going to put it in that folder. And part 1 is not a good name. Right off of the sheet, it told us to make it main pole. So I'm going to highlight part 1 and call it main pole. So I have the right location, I have the right name, and I save. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do the other 3 poles. If you got how to do this, you can stop here. If you would still like some more help, I'm going to continue on and move a little quicker through the other 3. So I'm going to go to Inventor I, New, Standard IPT. I'm going to work on the long pole. So the long pole has a radius of 2 inches and a length of 123 inches. Just like before, start a 2D sketch on the XY. Select rectangle. Make sure you're starting at the origin. And it has a radius of 2 inches. And I'll hit the tab key on my keyboard, and it has a height of 123 inches. I could hit the tab key to make sure they're both in there, and then hit enter. I'm going to go to zoom all and hit the escape key so I can see it. Looks good, 123 by 2. I will finish my sketch. Go to the home view so I can see it all. And we're going to do a revolve. It already selected it. I'm going to select the axis arrow right here and select a line that I want it to rotate about. Again, so it stays at 123 inches. That 2-inch radius spins around the axis and gives us a 4-inch diameter. I'm going to go to Inventor I, Save As. Because I've already put this in the playground area, it should go here, but please double check. Make sure you're saving in the right location. Should be in your H drive. Part 2 is not a good name. This should be called long pole. Next up is the short pole. The short pole has a radius of 2 inches and is 27 inches tall. So we're going to go to New, Standard IPT, start a 2D sketch on the XY plane. We're going to place a rectangle starting at the origin. Move my mouse up into the right corner. I'm going to make it have a radius of 2 inches, tab key, and a height of 27 inches. Tab key again. All looks good. I'll hit enter and zoom all. I like it, so I'm going to hit the escape key to drop that rectangle tool. Looking good. We can finish our sketch. Go to the home view. As we've done before, we're going to click revolve. It already selected it. Select my axis arrow. And I want to rotate about one of these 2 axes right here. And I'll select this one, just like I've been doing before. So it stays 27 inches tall, 2-inch radius, spins around to give us a 4-inch diameter. Inventor I, Save As. Make sure you're in the right location. This should be saved as short pole. And finally, we are going to go on to the monkey pole. Monkey pole is a little bit different. This one only has a radius of 1 inch, and it is 36 inches tall. So I'm going to go Inventor I, New, Standard IPT. I'm going to start a 2D sketch on the XY plane again. I'm going to put in a rectangle, a 2-point rectangle, starting at the origin. This time it is only 1 inch for the radius. I'll hit the tab key, and it should be 36 inches tall. And I'll hit the tab key and make sure all is good. I like it. I'll hit enter. We will zoom all, take a look at it. If I hit escape, it is 36 inches tall, and 1 inch wide. So we can finish our sketch, go to the home view. We are going to revolve that blue, select an axis arrow, select an axis, and this time we have a 36-inch tall pole, 1 inch radius spinning around to give us a 2-inch diameter. I'm going to go to Inventor I, Save As. Make sure you're in the right location. This one is going to be called Monkey Pole. That is all for the pole demonstration. Check in for more videos to figure out how to draw the rest of the parts. Have a good day.